Hi guys, welcome back. Mage with me, Sid, on the Mage server, and I'm on my own tonight, so nice and quiet. Right, I've been prepping. I've just got a few bits I also need to put away, because I've been doing a little bit around the witch garden. Oh, give me them. And first things first, where are we? I've got those to put away as well, haven't I? That's right. So not a lot of those, that's for certain. So I've got quite a few components necessary for what I want to do today, and a little bit of a frog in the old throat there. So let me just show you what I've done down here for starters. So down here we've got, that hasn't changed, we've got this going on. This, I'm going to have to work some changes around here because this is not ideal in that position. I may bring it possibly over. It's not going to work there either. The problem is finding a spot for it that's going to work. But I have extended this out a little bit. I managed to burn down a rowan tree, and as you can see, we've just extended it out, put the witch's kettle in, a water source here as well. Come in handy for growing a few bits like lily pads and stuff we can throw on there. Pardon me, increasing our nature content in the area. Not got anything to do with that right now, however. What I want to do today is start playing around with poppets, and specifically the poppet shelf and the death protection poppets. So let's have a look at the poppet shelf for starters. Now the poppet shelf is fairly expensive. It's going to take 4 diamonds, bucket of lava and some whiff of magic, which we get from the rowan saplings, and I think I have run out of. So I'm going to need, oh, we've got quite a bit of odour of purity there. I'm going to need to go and harvest some rowan saplings to get some more whiffs of magic going. And then obviously that's just whiff of magic and lava. Make 4 of those. That'll make 1 of those. Now the reason this is expensive is A, obviously you don't need to carry the poppets around with you, and the other thing is this acts as a chunk loader in insofar as it loads the chunk it's in. So quite a useful tool in its own right. Now the poppet itself is fairly straightforward. It's just wool, Spanish moss, string, bone needles. That's just flint. I haven't got flint with me. Typical. And that'll make you the bone needles. And then the death protection poppet is again expensive. It needs diamond vapor and a drop of luck. Now diamond vapor is oil of vitriol, and diamond will give you 2 of those and some odor of purity. Oil of vitriol we get from foul fumes and quick lime. That's easy enough. And the other bit we need is the, where are we? I've lost you. Drop of luck, which is Mutandis extremis. That's fairly straightforward. That's Mutandis around Netherwart. Get myself back there. And refined evil. Now refined evil is a diamond vapor plus a gas tier. And that will give us odor of purity, reek of misfortune, and some other bits and pieces. So all doable. But we do need to start off with, we are going to need to grow and harvest a lot of rowans. A lot of rowans. Because I need a lot of rowan saplings. In fact, I'll take, I'll do it, no, I'm going to leave 1 behind. As long as I've got 1, we're always going to be safe. Have I got any bone meal up here? No, that would be far too sensible, wouldn't it? So I'm going to grab some bone meal. I'm going to sleep the night off, and we're going to go and see if we can't get some ents to attack us, because of course ents always attack me when I do this kind of stuff. I'll take some more bones with me as well. I'm going to need some gas tiers actually, so I'll take some of those. I think there were some other bits I needed, wasn't there? Flints, that was it. If I were a flint, where would I be? I'd be there. Yeah. So off to the farm. Well, sleep the night off, and then off to the farm. And I'll be back in a mo. Okay, so my pets are still not my pets. Just to point out, this Pinky here is not my Pinky. This is me as another person's Pinky. So we'll not argue with him. But I did forgot about this. The armor infusion on my boots allows me to walk on water. I completely forgot I'd added that, and I was wandering around and I was like, whoa, cool. So let me get some tree planting done, and actually that's just, oh god, typically decides to move at exactly the moment. Hello, any ants? No, but we got our first sapling. I think that was a sapling. Did I not pick that up? I had 7. No, I had 6, didn't I? So we'll get this down. We'll let the trees despawn. This is just going to be a case of harvest, chop, and harvest and chop. And whenever an ant comes in to get me, we'll just have to kill it. But I suppose I could stick another one in here while waiting for that one to despawn. It's behaving itself. I'm so used to these things just popping up every time that when they don't, I get a little bit paranoid. Oh, thank you very much. Endy vase, yep. I'm going to do this for a while, and I will see you once we've got a reasonable amount of rowan saplings to cook up. Okay, so I got about 40. I've stuck a few on the shelf, because obviously you never have too many. I do need some clay bottles. That probably would have been a wise thing to sort out. So I've only got 5. Clay I'm not short of. Things to cook clay in up here I am, unfortunately. Maybe I should put a furnace up here somewhere. I know I haven't got any cobble on me though either, have I? Of course not. That would be far too sensible. It's not a major problem. We can soon get this lot turned into bottles, and now I know you can't cook these in the witch's oven. You can cook food in the witch's oven, but not stuff that you require a furnace for. So let me just grab that lot, and right, what was the crafting recipe? That wasn't it. Okay, so make me a bunch of bottles. Oh, that works. Interesting. Doesn't have to be in the slot. So we got that. We need to get these bottles going, and best way to do that is just to jump down to the home and whack them in a furnace, I suppose. So if I take half of you in there, take the coal out. What did I want charcoal for? I'll leave the coal in. The charcoal, if I'm making charcoal, I must have had a good reason for it. I just can't for the life of me think what the hell it was, so there we go. That will cook that lot up nicely. I'll take a stack of coal with me while we're at it as well, and I'll leave this bones and bone meal behind. Yeah, we only got the one ent, surprisingly, which was obviously a pleasant surprise, but yeah, still a surprise. So I'm going to cook those bottles up. We'll get the these rowan saplings cooking in there, that should give us our whiff of magic, which we are going to need for the attuned stones to make the poppet shelf. And then I'll be right back with you. Right, so I've cooked up those. We've got 25 whiffs of magic, which is always nice. Have a nice whiff of magic there. Now we have got some oil of vitriol, so the first thing we are going to need is we're going to need 4 of those. We're going to need 4 buckets of lava and 4 diamonds. So it's diamond whiff. Yes. So 1, 2, 3. So 1 and 2. Do they stack? Oh, they do. Nice. And a 3. And last but by no means least, 4. And then if we take those plus those plus those, get our poppet protection shelf. Poppet shelf, I should say. I also made these so we can pop. That's just to avoid me having to go down every time I need what's the word I'm looking for? Every time I need to cook some clay jars. So on with the poppet protection shelf. The next thing we're going to need is we're going to need a bone needle, we're going to need wool, Spanish moss and string. Now I've got string, I've got bones. So if I put one of those on one of those, that'll give me 8 bone needles. We'll just dump those in there. I only need the 1 for the time being. Well, actually I'll need more because I need a tag lock kit later as well. So we got that, we got the string, we got that. The last thing we need therefore is the Spanish moss, and that will give us, oops, we need 4 of those. Bone needle and string will give us our poppet. Now the death protection poppet is diamond vapor and drop of luck. Drop of luck we'll come back to. We'll get the diamond vapor first. Pardon me. Oil of vitriol and diamond in a thing. So we need 1 oil of vitriol, 1 diamond in a hoofa doofa. And that's off. So that should give us our diamond and things like that. Now what else was it? We needed the drop of luck, which was refined evil. Refined evil was, I can't do that yet. That's in there, refined evil. But Mutandis Extremis we should be able to do. That is cactus. I've not got any cactus green on me. Egg and a hint of rebirth. Okay. Let's go grab that, shall we? Cactus green. I had it on me, which was the annoying thing. Cactus green. What was it? Drop of luck. Jesus, that scared me off to death. Yeah, I don't know why it scared me off to death. It's actually no threat. I was looking for something. What was it I wanted? I can't even remember. Oh, nether warts. Nether warts. Let me take the lot. Nether warts and bone meal. Oh, I've got bones up there. That's fine. Right, so we should be, well, let's have a look. We got diamond vapor and all of that. We should have some bone meal. I think that, will that be enough? Yes, it will. So Mutandis is, so I need, oh, did I not bring an egg? Did I bring an egg? Please tell me I've got an egg. I haven't got an egg either. I'm going to go and make sure I've got everything to hand. In fact, what I will do is let me get the Mutandis recipe in there. So we got that. We got that. We need 4 of those. 1, 2, 3, 4. We need a mandrake root. So what I am missing is an egg. Have I got a hint of rebirth in there? Yes. So we just need an egg. A single solitary egg. I'll go and get a few because I think we may need a bit more of this. So I'll be back in a mo. And an egg gives us our Mutandis. And then we need to make it into Mutandis extremis. So that's that. And then, right, back to our poppet. In fact, let's have a look. Oh, no. No, that one. So we've got diamond vapor, we need a drop of luck. So we've got that. Bottle of water easy, refined evil. Now that is diamond vapor and a gas tier. So we'll stick one of those back in. We need you. We'll stick our gas tier in there. So that's cooking. And we can stick the odour of purity and stuff away as well. Oh, damn it. That shouldn't work. That shouldn't happen when you click on that. I do need you, however. Bottle of water. Challenging. Not really. We'll get a few. Go down and grab that. And we should be good to go. Well, almost, once we got that refined evil. It's nice, refined evil, as opposed to uncouth evil. Get rid of a couple of those, we don't need you. I need that. So we go refined evil, that, and Mutandis extremis will give us a drop of luck. We take a drop of luck, diamond, that, and was it that death protection poppet. So armed with this, we can now die with a degree of impunity. Obviously I haven't died yet on this server, and I am confident to a degree that there's not a huge amount on here which is actually going to be a major threat. But I need to go. I just want to make sure this altar is chunk loaded. Was one of I want to make 4 more of those puppet shells, but I'll do that another time. Now for F9, we should see that there's multiple. This altar is not ideally set up. You really want it. I don't know whether. Nah, I think thinking about it, I think I'll get a table and we'll have this up in my witchery room. So let me go and have a look, see what we got in the way of furniture. We have a jungle table, and the jungle table can go and live here, and the puppet shelf can live on the jungle table. It's a little bit chunky, and the puppet shelf can have oh, it's not bound. I'm missing a step. I need a tag lock kit. And if I remember rightly, it is just a glass bottle and a bone needle. Bonk. Tag lock. And You can obviously go around and use these to tag lock players, and they'll get a little warning if someone's trying to tag lock them and they fail, it will ding. I think that's probably the... So, got mine, Sid 69, but you can also tag lock a bed they've slept in. And it should just be a case of binding that to me, popping it on the poppet shelf, and I can die without having to worry about it. So I'll probably have a few of those. As I say, I think the odds of anything major killing me are fairly slim now, although there are quite a lot of Ars Magica bosses left to fight, so there's always a chance. And some of them, like the Ender Guardian, scare the crap out of me. So yeah, we've got the death protection poppet sorted. And if we had, a problem with people using witchery on us a lot, I really should take those down, I keep on saying, hey, oh, bum. Didn't really want to fall off like that. I keep on saying that I should, but I'm going to do this time. They've been here long enough. So yeah, I'm going to clean these up for starters. Oops. And check how long I've been recording, and I will be back in a moment. Okay. Yeah, I've got about 10 minutes or so. 9 to 10 minutes. So the first thing I want to do is, on my obsidian crop, I need some obsidian. And the quickest and easiest way to get it for me is just use the magic crops, because these guys will make me 8 obsidian for every 8. Now somewhere in here I have my sigil of the Green Grove. Bunk. So we'll turn that on, and we've got a little bit of oh, hang on. That's, of course, I have to crouch to sink in water now. But this takes no time at all, really, using this to power the growth here. And, we've got all sorts of magical crops. The coal can probably go, to be honest. Whereas, obviously, I can mine obsidian with my spell, but that means wandering off down into the mines. I only need, I'm trying to think, 8, 16, I need 32, I need half a stack basically, for my plan, which is an entirely cosmetic thing. It's not going to make me Art Mage of the Year, or, get me the Mage equivalent of an Oscar. What it will do is allow me to do something I want to do with the build. I've been thinking about doing with the build for a while. There was a comment in the comment section on one of the earlier videos when I was talking about building the Air Guardian platform, which kind of got me thinking back to this. So I am going to just sit here until I've got 32 of these, which will make me, of course, 32 obsidian, and I will be back with you. Well, maybe I won't be back with you. Maybe we're almost there. 31, just one more. There you go. There's the magic number. So we can turn you off, put you away, and let's get crafting. So, I also need some mana pearls. So I'm going to need, I'm trying to think now, I'm going to need 4 mana pearls. Go and get some ender pearls. Yeah. those observant of you will probably notice what was in my NEI crafting window there, and you'll be like, ah, that's what you're up to. Those who are not so observant, maybe not. So we're going to get this, well, mana pearls. As I say, 4 of them. Oh, it looks like, looks like my my flowers have jammed up as well. Brilliant. Oh well, doesn't matter, we'll sort that later. 1, 2, 3, 4. And we've got 12 of those, that's all good. Yeah, I'll fix that later. Right, there's a crafting bench down here, isn't there, somewhere? I think. Is there not? Maybe not. Oh, maybe it's up. Let me have a peek around. Have I got a crafting bench there? Yes. So there is in Britannia these things called unstable beacons, and you make these, which are unstable cubes to start off with. And they are based on colours, one for each colour in the Minecraft rainbow. And they, if I were to place this, I don't know, hopefully this will not break. You should see it gives off little lining effects. Doesn't do anything at all. However, if you were to place a mana pearl, you get an unstable beacon in the colour of the cube that you want. And these things are pretty fancy. They don't do anything. They have no function other than pure cosmetics. But I got to thinking with the treetop there that we could place 4 of these and like I've kind of gone for semi-complementary colours, possible the exception of the red. The idea being, and I'm probably going to want to get a flight potion on the bar here. The idea being that if we come up here, now let me get that in my gullet, and we'll take the green one and go right up to the top there and place it in there, and hey, there's nothing to see. What a surprise. So let's head up to the purple one and we will pop you out, pop that in. Now these colours don't necessarily correspond to anything. This is the red one, so it's just me being kind of Puritan. And finally I'll put the blue one in the light purple, which I know is technically speaking, it's actually light blue, so near as damn it. And we'll put you in here. And what we should see when we come out is a kaleidoscope of colours, like an aurora over the top of the tree. Now, it may be a little... Whoa, how far have I come out? Maybe a little bit much. But I kind of think that looks interesting. So the other thing that was suggested, now I could do it with arcane elevators. You don't really see much. It was suggested with arcane elevators, but you don't see much in the way of particles passing between an arcane elevator and as it goes. But it got was suggested that I could move this over the tree to the middle like it was hovering suspended. So we've got the beacons there making the aurora-like colour, and we've got the thing now. Have I got you? Well, I haven't got any redstone, have I? Damn it. Let me just go and see if I can't grab a bit of redstone. We'll pick up that thing and we'll start moving this over if we can. Right, back down here. Bit of redstone, if you please, Maestro. I think that's just redstone, isn't it, for this one? So we can move the entire thing over the tree and it'll just look like a little blip hovering over it. So we need to go and throw you in, we need to go and throw you in, and then perfect. So we got you. We can pick all of this lot up. So that's the centre piece, and then we need to be above 150, which any point over this tree is well over 150. I may bring myself up into here actually. Yeah, about here. Now there is one thing which will prove very beneficial, and that is an angel block. So let me just bounce home. I'm fairly certain they are enabled. So if I want an angel block, it is obsidian, gold and feathers. Obsidian, I know I've got some. Gold and 2 feathers. This will just make it a lot easier to place the initial block there. Obsidian, gold and feathers. Give me an angel block. Right, get me out of here. Oh, there you are. Think you're clever, do you? Right, so we need to be on this position here. So we'll fly straight up. I think about 200 is a good height, and then we will place you right there. Okay, so I'm going to relocate you over this thing over here, and I'll be back in a moment. So as the moon rises and the sun sets, we see the aurora above our tree, and we have got the platform moved into place over here. That's all done. Is that one block out of place or something? What the hell? Oh no, it's vines. So yeah, I've just moved it across wholesale underneath this scintillating disco ball. You can get up here, get some tunes going. Sorry, you have to excuse my beatboxing because it's crap. Just like my singing. Yeah, anyway, so thanks for that suggestion. Slightly different to what you had envisaged. Now, one thing I have thought, which I may still do, is to try and put some... Oh, have I got a spawnable spot there? I've still got my F7 on. Not anymore. I had thought about trying to put mana spreaders in and have like a relay, so you have a mana pool firing a mana burst up there, and then another mana spreader firing it back down and distributing it out amongst the 4 spreaders, so you've got like this kind of pulses of light. And I may do that yet. I haven't. My god, how can you be spawnable? Oh well, no worries. Let me turn that off. So yeah, that's it. We've got our death protection our death protection poppet. We now have a funky disco going on over the tree, and I think that will probably do us for this episode. So until next time, thank you very much for watching, guys, and I will see you soon.